Hey you guys, it's Cameron with Coastan Weber, and I wanted to come to you live today and bring you one of our new items every day. I know, but this is the fun part for me. So we have created, and it's going to be a line of items. So everybody loves the paint pour. We love the paint pour. So we decided to create a line of mini pours, and the concept is they're going to be love pours. So I have to give shout outs to Shelly with Chevelli Designs. She is a good friend of mine and she made me these. So we're going to put whatever the shape is on here and then make little kits. So we have the first one. It's going to be the Virginia kit. So let me kind of walk you through it. And I have my white paper, but I feel like it messes things up. So we're going to, let's stay with that. Let me see if I can get it to, okay. All right, so in the kit, we've only got the one out there now. It's gonna be a Virginia. We've got cactuses coming, turtles coming, lots of little mini love pours coming, but we started with Virginia because, hey, it's Virginia. So each kit is gonna be one of two types of pours. One type is gonna be a flip cup pour, which this one is not, and the other type is gonna be a swipe. And it really is going to be a function of the shape. So we can't flip a cup on something that is too big for the shape. And you guys know Virginia. I'm going to flip it around because I know you're backwards. Virginia is weird and hard to do a flip cup on. Oh, Shelly, Shelly is on. I just gave you shout out for your tags. So, hey, Shelly. She can hook you guys up. She's getting ready to do some back to school stuff. So either you'll be making them for teachers or you're making them for yourselves. I don't think we know that yet in Virginia. Okay, so we're gonna do the Virginia shape, and then each kit, because it's a love pour, comes with the tiniest, and the heart size will change based on the shape, but just the tiniest little heart. And I did it really small on this one because, you know, and I'm trying to do Virginia backwards. If I'm not doing it right, I know what Virginia looks like, so be patient with me. But here's the concept, is that you can put it on top of where you live. And right now, because I don't have them on the Etsy store yet, they're gonna all be right there. They're gonna all be right on the coast, okay? So then let's talk about just your Virginia kit. So with Virginia, you're going to get 3 colors. You decided to go with an ocean palette. You're gonna get like a teal color, turquoisey color, a blue color, and white. You're going to get a large popsicle stick to do your swipe. You're gonna get 3 little half popsicle sticks because we realized we were wasting big popsicle sticks. Thanks. Yeah, I think these are going to be fun. So we've got half baby popsicle sticks to stir the paint. You've got your silicone, and then in this kit, I gave you 2 because I feel like Virginia's a little bit bigger and it's going to need it, but you have magnets. So the question sometimes is, what do we do with all these things that we pour? We stick it on the fridge. Now we know. Okay, so let me set this aside and I'm going to walk you through the Virginia. I'm going to do it on the cardboard because I feel like it's gonna make the color better for you, but I will mix the paint on the paper because I'm not looking to make too big of a mess. All right, so with a swipe, you don't have a flip cup, obviously, and so what we're gonna do, gosh, all my business girls are on here. Hey ladies, we're gonna add our silicone. And in this instance, I'm gonna add mine to the blue and the aqua. Turquoise? Aqua? I think it's called aqua. So you guys that have watched know, all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your mini popsicle stick, you're gonna dip it into your silicone, and then let it drip off, and then you're gonna mix it in. Now, we filled these baby cups pretty full. Isn't that the cutest little pink cup ever? Barb thinks I'm crazy. I love them. So just be careful. Do it on, this will fit all on a paper plate, which would have been a genius idea that I didn't think of. And then I've only put the silicone in the 2, and then I'm gonna just stir my white. Okay. All right. All right, the Virginia's gonna have to look backwards to you so I can get it right. I've tried to do the flip thing so that it's not backwards for you. I can't do it. It makes me crazy because what happens for me is everything's backwards and it just drives me nuts. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Right now I'm gonna put it on these little pieces here just to get it elevated a little bit. Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is that because I don't want the edges of that to touch and it's so light, that should be fine. And then once I finish this, if I can grab it, I'm gonna stick it up on the bottom of one of these cups, okay? All right, so this is, hey everybody that's just joining. So if you're just joining, we're introducing our new mini Love Pour kits. We love to pour, we love Virginia. So we're gonna have different lines. We're gonna have cactuses and mermaids and turtles and all kinds of shapes that we're gonna offer. But we're starting off with Virginia because it's easier, and every pour kit comes with a little heart. This one is a little smaller than what the other ones are going to be because I want you to use it to put on your location. All right, so we're going to do a swipe pour on this one, and I did it the other day. Oh wait, hold on, my cactus is within reach. If you watched the other day, I tried one on the cactus. That's the final. I think it worked. Now, I still think that my color choice of purple, lime green, and white for a cactus is suspect. But I do like the sideways kind of motion that the swipe does. So I think that was a win. So what we're going to do with Virginia is we're going to pour on the paint just straight onto Virginia. And then we're going to swipe the top of the popsicle stick. Now, you're not scraping. Right, you've got to leave paint on there to do its thing, but you're going to be swiping with it flat like that, just across the top, and this is going to be gooey when you do it, and it'll make it go over there a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm going to be honest. I think it's easier if we just put the paint on any way that you want. And my advice is to basically cover with the 2 colors. I cannot talk in pour today. Oh my gosh, if you guys were watching, if you saw my post earlier, I woke up this morning to an alert at 7 o'clock that I put on my phone that said, be at the shop at 12:30. That's all it said. Be at the shop at 12:30. And I was at the shop at 12:30 with absolutely no idea what was going to happen at 12:30. I'm happy to announce it was that I had we got to talking while we were making a family pour kit the other day, and I accidentally left one of the hearts out. I mean the flowers, and she was going to come back and get it. All I got to say. Okay. So I'm making this really kind of heavy, and you notice the excess will run off. And now what I'm going to do is get it ready for this wipe. So I think I'm going to go this way because I feel like I'm going to get a better control over this wipe. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a heavy pour of the white across this side, even a little further out. And then I'm going to put the remainder down on the cardboard because I'm going to dip my popsicle stick into that white. Got to get my angle right so the camera can see it and I can do my thing. All right, I'm making my popsicle gooey on one side. You see how it's wet so it'll move easily. And now all I'm going to do is drag this white right across the top of that blue and the aqua. And it will pop cells once you get it. There we go. And you can do it any direction you want. Here it goes. I'm getting stuff over. See how it starts to do, it's as soon as you do that, what's going to happen is where when we do the flip cup and all of the paint starts to drip when you're doing the flip cup, this motion helps activate the paint up and down on the piece itself, and it'll do it. Now, I got some really cool cells on one side. We're picking up some aqua and different things here. And, oh, I got Northern Virginia's looking, oh, sorry. The light is weird. You know. I gotta touch the screen to get the color right. There we go. So, Northern Virginia's looking really cool. Right here, I got a little swipe motion that I got. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back and just dip in some paint, any color, and I'm gonna hit that little spot one more time, just right on the edge. I'm gonna get all the colors and just go. There we go. Now, notice how I went all the way across again, even though I was getting great cells on the one side, I just find it's easier for me to control a full swipe. Oh, sorry. When it gets really close, I can't see. See all those cells popping up? Now, I'm watching the cardboard. I know it's dripping. I'm sure you guys are like, what's happening? But I just wanted you to see the cells will continue to go. So it'll keep going for a little while. And then what I'm going to do, because I can grab these edges real carefully. I'm going to put it up on that, but I'm going to show it to you real quick. Look. It's so cool. You got to be careful because it will fall off the Virginia right now. So what you're going to do is you're just going to let that sit, and it's going to keep going, and I'll show you a picture of it like I always do. But it's definitely, it's continuing to pop cells. I did better this time on that one. So the beauty is there's no wrong way. Look at that. Even that's pretty. So we don't have dippers in this kit because they're only going to be $8. So we don't have a lot of dippers. You could dip your heart if you wanted, but I'm going to leave mine the natural wood because I want it to stand out off of those colors. Let me see if I can show it to you again because it's really starting to look cool. Ready? I'm going to flip it. That's it. Super simple. It's a swipe. It's very tiny. It's a great way to start practicing the swipes. A lot of time what you see folks doing is the big canvases, they will get a wet paper towel and pull the swipe. You could use a wet paper towel on this if you want to try. You have enough paint to probably do a couple of rounds of it if you want. I still have paint in here. So feel free to give it a good try. It's a good size. It's still going. Look, I'm going to do it again because it's getting better. What? I can't hold it up there long. It wants to. But it's going to drip. Now, one thing I do want you to do is keep an eye on the edges just for a little while. You don't want to end up with a bunch of hard acrylic paint drips on the back because you're going to put the magnets on the back and you want it to be able to stick to the fridge. That's it. It's so simple. So, am I going to do other states? I am. Why am I just now seeing your comment? I think I touched too many things. Yeah, what I'm going to do is we'll be getting these into our Etsy store and we'll make all the states available. Right now, we've got only 7 kits. I have to order supplies so that they fit in the kit together. So we did 7 to start with the Virginias, and this just keeps going. Look. Looks good. I gotta stop dipping it though. And they'll be out there on the Etsy store. So $8, 7 kits right now. Once we get the supplies in for the rest, we'll get it. You get these 3 colors and all of the things to do the swipe. And then once this is done, I'm gonna put my 2 magnets on the back. And now I have a magnet. So that's it. It's just a fast little fast live today. I'm in here cleaning. So you guys have a great rest of your week. Know that we are open Thursday through, take all of my money. I'm trying, Taylor. We are open Thursday through Sunday this week, 1 to 6 for pickup and takeout. We do have our crab virtual workshop. Let me talk about that real fast. So Sunday morning-ish, how do you get the heart to stay? You'll just glue it on. Another way to do that is going to be, honestly, if I let this sit just for a little bit, I could drop this right into the paint and it'll wedge it in, I think. Hold on, I'll try that. I'll let you know, Amanda. I'm not quite getting Norfolk. Probably more Richmond, Williamsburg, but I set that in the paint. I'm gonna see if it'll stick, and I'll let you know. So our Coast Crab workshop, where we're going to teach you the advanced stenciling. I don't have Barb here, so I don't have anything ready, but that is Sunday morning brunch-ish, I think, and we will be doing that. We do have a few seats left with that. It is a much smaller class, so if you participated in the Wild Party, that was our last month virtual, and that freaked you out a little bit because it was a party. This is a little bit more advanced project, and it will not be that large. We have limits, so we have a few more seats left, and it's going to be intimate enough that we're going to be able to talk to all of you. And so we're not even going to have a far view like we did that last time. We're going to have a close one. Okay, these are going to make, well, Amanda, thank you. This reason we're doing this is the Christmas in July. We kind of thought these would be fun, so keep that in mind. It will fit in your stocking if you have a really big stocking. They're 3-inch squares for this one. So stay tuned, and if you want to get into the crab workshop, do that. If you have an order for crab workshop, the rest of them will be ready for Thursday for pickup or delivery. We'll be bringing them out to you if you got delivery. I think that's all I'm going to say today. We got new stuff coming, but I'll hold that for later. All right, you guys, you have a good one. Your Virginia Swipe Mini Love Pour. One last look. You ready? Heart may fall out. Don't laugh at me if it does. There we go. It's still super wet, but it will be a magnet when it's done, and it'll be dry in about 24 hours unless it gets super humid. All right? Everybody have a good one. This is so fun. Hey, Lauren. Bye, Lauren. Y'all take care.